I guess some people would not like to hear that, but that's okay though, because I can't worry about the doubters. I just have to worry about people already in this world. Though I worry about the spiritual family that I do consider the family. Speaking of which, the family consists of people all across this globe, all over the place, and we can't just sit here and just limit our thinking to just our neighbors. We have to think of everyone else. And I've said before, many people in Taiwan are spiritual people, and we need to do what we can to throw our energies to try to protect them from the CCP, Chinese Communist Party, because China is on an aggressive slant, is being aggressive in this world. Kind of like how Europe was during colonial days, imperialism days. You know, the new imperialism. And the universe does not want this. And China, I've told them on Twitter, well, you know how people are not going to pay attention to that. But I've sat there and said, look, China, look, CCP, look, nations who deal with the CCP. You're under karma. And anyone who deals with you people is going to be under karma too. Because we can't allow the CCP, the Chinese Communist government, well, the Chinese Communist Party, we can't allow them to just bulldoze their way through this world, because they're not helping anyone with their imperialism. Let me hook this battery up. I'm about to go dead again. Give me 1 second. Okay. But yeah, we can't allow nations like China to just run roughshod all over the rest of the world while it's in a state of flux. And the same goes for Russia as well, and I see how Putin is doing it, like they're not going to be as aggressive as China, I don't think. And they're not going to be all over the place like China is. I think they'll try to concentrate on Eastern Europe first, and if they want to branch out, I don't know if they'd probably deal with the rest of Western Europe, because Western Europe has ties to America, so I don't know. But they certainly didn't want any other Eastern Bloc nations in NATO, though. So you got to watch out for Putin. You got to watch out for Xi in China. And you got to watch out for that fool in North Korea, Kim Jong-un. And I've said this already before. He is definitely under divine karma. And if you people do not believe that, you watch and see what happens to him. Because we're not going to allow that nonsense to keep going on. It makes no sense for him to sit here, be leader of a people, having them believe he's a god when he's not. He's nowhere near the divine. Nowhere near. Who's sitting here letting his people starve and suffer while he's living high on the hog or whatever. No. 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 His days are numbered. And you mark my words on that one. And if any group out there who wants to sit there and prop up the next regime after he's gone in the same manner that he ran this country, they're going to have karma as well. And I'm specifically thinking about China, because I know how the CCP will do it. They will sit there and try to put their operatives in charge. Will not happen. And what we need is to put serious pressure on CCP for them to stop their bullshit. And that means boycotting the Beijing Olympics, so be it, because China's not embodying that global spirit. It's not. Now, I don't want anyone to think that I've forgotten what the West has done. I live in America. I know how it goes. I can sit there and see these jackasses on these videos all the time. I know how it's going. But you know what, though? That's being addressed in a different way than what we're doing with China. We don't want America to crumble. We just want to change things. Sometimes you have to destroy the whole foundation, start over again. But then sometimes you can just take out the top people, because there's enough structure in the middle at the bottom to weather the storm. And I think that's the case with America. tower. It was only a matter of time. Let's see. Can we get some kind of angelic advice? And again, I ask you all to ask your angels to help you out. Everyone has an angel, because angels are there to help us all. Now, the most common helpful angel from what I've seen is Michael. Metatron is the second one, I think, and you've got a host of other ones. Michael and Metatron are my principal advisors. Michael more so than Metatron, but I honor them both. And one more. And of course, this is the Archangel Power Tarot card deck. We have the King of Gabriel. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Lead the detail to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Queen of Raphael. Kind, understanding, giving psychic. Follow your heart. A love of home and family. Trustworthy psychic information. And I was just talking a little bit earlier about how I consider this spiritual family my family, you know. So we're all family. We have to start coming together. We just do. And finally, we have the Three of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth is your career. Wait. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner. Oh, well, there you go. And you see, when you pull cards like this and when they're relating to what you're talking about, then you see the truthfulness in it. And it's not like these cards are just cardboard. But the real power is in the stars and within ourselves, and these cards are just an access key to them, you know. So, but when you see the cards show out, when the cards confirm what you're talking about, then you know there's truth in this. So you have to go with your intuition, and you have to be open to the fact that what you may have been taught isn't right. You know, and I know that's going to be kind of difficult with a lot of religious people, but you got to understand at the end of the day, a religion was spread by man through all kinds of bullshit ways. You think Christianity spread all peacefully? Nope. Look at how many wars. You had the Crusades, you had the Protestant Reformation, Hierophant. You know, you had all this stuff. There you go. That's me right there, the sun. I should end this video right now. But because I'm greedy, no, I'm not going to be greedy this time. Or will I? I guess I will, since I have the cards in my hand. Ace of Swords. And the Two of Wands. And I might as well clarify these cards with some more cards, because I do like throwing these cards, because it's such a cool world, you know. It's like, and honestly, if I could just be like, show everyone the truth of what we believe in, the truth of what we know, you know, they'd be happier, you know, the world would be happier, the divine would certainly be happier, because look at how this world is now. It's not. We're all at each other's throats. Whether it's because of race, gender, orientation, religion, whatever. How many ways do we have to be separate and apart from one another before we wake up and realize we are all in this together? Now, sadly, the only times we ever come together are when things get bad. I'm hoping to avert that. But rest assured it will be, because the divine will see if we're worthy enough to keep going on. And if the divine decide that we're not worthy enough to keep going on, then that will be it. I have no problem with that, because we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're not loving one another. We don't respect one another. We don't care about one another like we should. We let our petty jealousies and hatreds and bullshit thinking cloud our way, instead of coming together as one, doing things. Oh, give me one more card to go out. I probably should have said give me one more cool. Oh, Three of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Waiting for what? Waiting for the Six of Cups. Waiting for a soulmate. Waiting for a divine counterpart. Waiting for my divine partner. I would ask who that was, but I don't know if I get the answer. Well, I'm not sure I'd understand the answer, whatever I was given. Sorry, I should clarify that. We have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Collaboration. Love. Now, love not being love sometimes, but, different interpretation of love. But I think it's clear that it's supposed to be... Well, it actually is clear that I'm supposed to be working with people. I don't know if it's one particular person or not. Now, I should pull one more card. If it's a Twin Flame card, I'm going to call it a Twin Flame card. If it's not, well, that would be perfect for me. Looks like we're in luck. We have the Hierophant again. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the World. We have the Empress. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the King of Cups. And I think I better just leave that there because I can't. And we have the Death card. Death not being death. Hopefully not. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not. Change. Change is coming, I suppose. And look, there's the world again. I think we're all getting the message here. The world. I'm not pulling nothing else. I'm just... Unless you all wanted me to. Okay, here's something for the crystal deck. Something that will help, whatever. I did not ask for that many cards. We have Pyrite. We have Pedalite. We have Emerald. We have Sunstone, which I suppose is totally appropriate. We have Spirit Quartz, Rose Quartz, Amber, and Auralite. And that's odd because I know this one reader, she claims Auralite is a twin flame crystal. Universe likes to make jokes sometimes, I see. Well, all the time, actually. No, actually, I'm not drawing angel cards. Except for the angel card. Angel Ancestor. Give me one. The Snake. And we have two. Shadow Skin and High Priestess. Harness mystic power. And on that, I'm going to end this. So, have a happy Father's Day, everyone. If you're estranged, if you're a father and you're estranged from your kids for whatever reason, take the time tomorrow to talk to them. Tell them that you love them. Be there for them. And if you're out in those streets, being out in those streets will not help your children. It won't help you. And if you get caught up in the system, who do you think will suffer? It's time people start thinking that when they have kids, their lives are not just about them. It's about those kids. Until they get 18, your main function is to raise your child. And that's what we need to see more of. And so I hope everyone has a great Father's Day. I hope everyone has a great week. And until then, I'm going to pull one more. Oh, no. Why am I pulling one more card? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and on that message, goodbye, everyone. Take it easy. I am the Aries, and I will see you next time.